Hi guys, okay, welcome to another unboxing and overview video. So today is that bittersweet day. You will see the previous video that I uploaded is where we were saying goodbye to the definitive technologies in here, and we are starting to make room for a proper THX cinema room. So why THX cinema room, you would ask? What is the advantages? Okay, so basically what it comes down to is when you're listening to music, you have tower speakers and they can do a bit of movies and a bit of music, but there's always a compromise. The THX system is specifically designed for movies. So these will be the monitor speakers. This is the 150 range. This is the IW150. These are made to be built into walls. I will be building them into a custom cabinet because I do cabinetry, so I can do it well. So I will do something custom where the center and the two front speakers are in line, because it's important to have them in a line to have a nice, and the same speakers. You must have 3 identical speakers to get a nice wall of sound, front sound stage coming at you. So I still need to decide. This weekend I'm going to play around, setting them up, listening and seeing where they work best. I'm going to take my time with this room. I want it to be perfect. So these are the IW150s. You also get the bookshelf versions. They can stand on stands, or you get the versions that can hang on the wall at an angle. I wasn't too keen about the angle because then I need to angle them down. With these I can build the cabinet the way I want to angle them. They are all sealed cabinets, so no matter how you build them in wall and they will perform optimally and the same. Okay, so we'll get to the unboxing of this now. This little monster, or should I say huge monster, is their flagship X12 subwoofer. It is a dual 12-inch sub in a push-pull configuration. One playing into the cabinet and one firing out of the cabinet. Reduces all the unwanted vibrations you don't want. It's a beast of a sub. So let's get to the unboxing of this, and I will talk you through the stuff as I go. I think let's first do one of the monitors. The surrounds are not here, they weren't in stock. I should be getting them soon. So I'll do a video when they come. They are tripole surrounds. So guys, for you that do not know, M&K is short for Miller and Creasel. This is like the cream of the crop. You can't go much better than this for home theater, and even more than home theater. If you go, and I'll post a link to the videos. LucasArts, George Lucas, Star Wars, Peter Jackman, King Kong. These guys swear by these speakers and they use them to mix their movies. Universal Studios, Paramount, all these guys use M&K loudspeakers. There's still one range above this, the 350. But you don't need them for this type of space. That will be for bigger space. These will be adequate. And if you've ever heard these or have the chance to hear a Miller and Creasel cinema, you are in for a treat. That is why this is sort of, for me, my end game, home cinema wise. Okay, so what do we have? First, we have the cutout template. This is what we will use when I build the box, or if you are mounting them in the wall. This is the template for that. Put that aside. Let's have a look. They're quite hefty for small monitors. So once again, these are not going to be, bells and whistles, and they are designed to do a job, and they do that job to the best of any speaker's ability. box. Oh, they are heavy. Very solid build quality. Okay. Here we go. Nice little felted bag. And this is what they are known for. Some polystyrene here, we'll just take off. Clean that up now. So, you would think it's strange to have 3 tweeters on a speaker. Once again, these are designed for home cinema or cinema. High output. The output of these speakers will absolutely blow you away. As you can see, these are designed to go in wall. There are your terminals. You can run the wire neatly here. Here is some, if it's pushing against the wall or backplate, some anti-vibration pads. Miller and Creasel, IW150, 4 ohm load, so they want power. They are rated at 89 dB sensitive, but I'm going to be running them off the Denon 8500. They can run off a receiver if it's a flagship good receiver. You're still going to get better performance running them off a power amp. I might try that later, but for now, already, for the guys that don't know, building a cinema is not cheap. It's really not cheap. So this is already stretching my wallet to an end. I will first get this room up and running, and then I will try the power amps. 5 1/4 inch mid-range drivers. These are designed to do the top end, so they can go as low, I think 77 Hertz, but THX recommends 80 Hertz cross. So these will play down to 80. The subwoofer will pick up the heavy duty from there. They have these little screws that you screw and those pop out, very high quality, and they pull themselves to the cabinets. So I'll show you as I go. I have some dummy boxes to play around with that I'm going to test over the weekend, and just to hear optimal position, and then I will design the main cabinet around that. So planning is key. Like they always say, failing to plan is planning to fail. So do your planning. Okay, another reason why I'm doing this is I'm getting more and more clients wanting this. So I've basically got 2 clients lined up. Let's listen to the system, they like it. They're waiting to see what I do with this, and I come and listen again. And then we'll do custom cinemas for them. If they allow me, I will do some videos and photos of their cinemas as well. Okay, so let's put this aside. I'll put this on the couch. Okay, here is the grill. It's a paintable grill, and I think I might just do that because I think this is going to come standard in white, because most home walls are white. Yes, my cabinet's going to be black, and I do want this to disappear and not attract any attention. So I'm going to be spray painting this black. Let's see how they go on. Magnetic. So you will have those built into the cabinets or the wall. If it's a white wall, you'll just put this on and it disappears. My cabinet's going to be black. I'll spray this black, so then what I can do is you won't see them, and if the client wants to see them, I just do that, and you can show the client the speakers. Some clients don't mind. They just want to know what it sounds like, and if it's good, do it. But you do get the technical guys that want to see this sort of stuff. Okay, so that is them. All 3 front speakers are exactly the same. That is what you want in a cinema. You want it to be the same. Also a nice hard grill this, so you can't dent and push the tweeters. The surrounds will come, one set's coming on Monday. I'll do an unboxing of those, the tripoles, and I'll just add into this video. But let's get to what everyone wants to see, this X12 beast. Let's hope I can unbox this by myself. Normally the subs you can just roll like I always say, oh, it's got handles. Let's start with that. First sub I've ever had that has handles. I had some SVS subs. For instance, the PB4000. Not as big as this, but close. And to move that around without a handle is a nightmare. So this, if you want to, you can't really. It's a beast. This thing is heavy. It's just huge. On the front we have the American stickers. Okay, let's get to it. I just said the other day, it's so amazing how where this world takes one. I've always had a passion for audio. Since I was a young boy, I used to be the guy with the biggest sound in the car, and now it's gone over to home theater, and I started with a little dinky system. Small systems, worked my way up to a point where my passion has driven me to now be able to do one of the best speaker systems in the world. So I'm very humble. I'm very proud of myself for what I've accomplished, and I'm enjoying it every step of the way. So let's see. Insane packaging. Look at this. It's so. Let me see if I can show you. They have thick sidewalls with a box in a box. So this is packed so well. I think you can actually drop this and damage nothing, which is very cool. SVS also has nice packaging, double box, but not with a polystyrene sidewall. This is very cool. So let's see what's inside the second box. These guys are getting 10 out of 10 packaging, that's for sure. And you know, at the end of the day, it's important, because if you send this out and these things get shipped all over the world and they get damaged, they need to go back, and that is at the company's expense. So it's very nice to have good packaging. What's up top? Look at this. We get a nice little envelope. What's this say? Thank you for spending all your money. Okay, so gloves. You get gloves. Miller & Creasel S150, the choice of the professionals. Congratulations of your new Miller & Creasel loudspeakers. Owner's manual installation. There's the websites, Facebook, Instagram. I see it's actually Denmark. So that's the sticker on the front is the Denmark and the US logo. So I'm guessing they're sort of partnered. And then you get the nice little gloves, so you don't put marks on your speakers while unboxing them. You know, I'm actually going to leave this in there. I like this sort of thing, and I'm going to frame it with that on it. As you can see my room, I've got stuff on display, and you'll see the video before of where I walk through this room. I absolutely enjoy stuff like this, so I like to keep stuff. I'm not going to use it. I like to keep it. I'll frame it and I'll mount it on the wall with an M&K logo. That's my thing. Okay, so let's put this aside. Inside the box we have two kettle cords. I think that's US, and we have the one we'll be using as the European, and also works on the South African one. What is this? Wow, spikes. You guys ever seen a subwoofer come with spikes? Okay, that's very cool. So I'll open, should I open them now? Okay. Let's open them now. I just thought when I saw the bag, it's like one of those moisture absorbing bags. Until I felt, no, this is a bit hefty. Look at these nice spikes. Hey, These are so proper. I wish you guys could feel them. It's so nice to have this. This is the first sub I've ever had with a spike, and I'm on carpet here, so this is a welcome addition. Oh, they were full of everything. Look at this. So there is a floor stopper. So I'm on carpet, so I'll just go straight onto the carpet. But if you're on wood, this goes on the floor, this goes in the speaker, and it sits in there to give you the utmost pinpoint precision, taking away any how can I explain to you what this does? If you have a subwoofer, okay, and it has a big footprint on the floor, that bass goes from the sub to the floor, through the walls, to the doors, to the windows, to the ceiling, and it rattles everything. So if you can minimize that footprint like so, now you have taken all that vibration and pinpointed it to a point where it's sort of don't want to say diffuses, but it I'm going to link the word as soon as I get to it in the description, to give you the optimum minimum vibration audio. This is so cool. I was not expecting this in the box, so that is a nice touch. I'm going to leave those there. Let's see, I'm going to roll this now. Oh, this is a big box. This is a heavy box. Whoa. Yup. I'm going to drag this back into frame. We just move these spikes out of the way before I lose them, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go back into frame here. So now, in theory, we should just lift this off. Let's see. There it comes. Have my workout for the day. This is a big boy sub, man. This is a big boy sub. Whew. Another box. Oh. What do you call those little statues in statues? Sort of feels like that. So are we going to lift this off and get yet another box? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's check. Let's lift. Oh, look at number 2. This one is tighter. This one is much tighter. There we go. This is stuck somewhere. Okay. The one ear, if the box is folded in underneath, so there we go. As I'm lifting, it's catching. So let's try again. There we go. Much easier. Okay, so that's the last for inside the box. Even comes with foam at the bottom, so this is packed to not go anywhere. Nice little protective sheet. Yo. Okay, so you don't really need the spikes. They are additional. It's nice that they give them in the box because they have rubber feet, but I'm going to use the spike. I just think it looks so professional. Guys, this is no joke. So you can sort of see what you're paying for here, because this is not a cheap sub. This is really like in-game stuff. But look at this. Look at that. So push-pull. So this is the one subwoofer playing inside the box, and the other sub is firing forwards. This nice grill. So let's see if we can flip this out so I can show you the rest of it. It's a nice matte black paint job because you don't You know, people make the mistake, and it's always like a first time buying thing. You want a gloss speaker until you have a gloss speaker, and you never want a gloss speaker again because it sucks. It shows finger marks, it scratches, it reflects, it sucks. So this is a black box, but it's a pretty black box. I can see why they give the gloves. I'll just wipe that off later. So if you guys got a good vantage point, you can just check. I'm gonna slightly angle this down so you can see the sub. Okay, there we go. Okay, so nice matte finish. Let's take this drawer off. There we go. Nice, hefty grill, M&K logo at the bottom. Push in pins. I don't want to scratch that. MDF construction. Some tape, anti-vibration. Nice and solid. Okay, we'll put that to the side. And then there is the 12-inch sub. X12 THX. Can you guys see at the bottom? So you can actually see that. So I don't know if I'm gonna, I actually want to see it. But then some clients don't want to see it. But I want to see it. This is a piece of art. This is a work of art. Man, this is a beautiful sub. Let's turn it around so we can show you the amplification of this beast. Oh, there we go. M&K X12. We have all your normal stuff. Let's go through it. Phase. This you can turn from 0 to 180. It's basically turning the sub around. You know, if you take the two terminals and you turn them around, does the same thing. You would normally start on 0. You can play around with room nodes and gains, see what works best for your room. Then this side, what is this? Variable low pass. No low pass THX mode. At the top you have a fixed low pass 80 Hz mode, and you can do your own thing at the side. So you can select where you want that crossover to be. I suppose I will start with fixed 80 Hz. That is what THX recommends, and then we will play from there. Next to that, THX bass EQ. So you can do the THX thing, or you can EQ it yourself. I will see what works best for me as well, because I'm gonna professionally calibrate the system in any case. THX fixed on the other side is not a variable bass level reference. Okay, so here's your volume knob, if you can call it that. 3 dB gain, or you can completely, I wonder what THX fixed is. I'll have to play around with this. Then there's some pass-through outputs and inputs. This is nice. So you actually have XLRs on a sub. This only comes on the highest of level of amplification. So to have this is cool. So the balanced input for left and right. If you are going to be running your speakers to this first, they give you a lot of options here. And then there's a pass through left and right as well. I will be using the RCA inputs, pass through outputs, input left, right. Man, I'm gonna have to play around with this. Hard on off power. Kettle cord 2-prong. Funny that it's not a 3-prong, but it's a 2-prong. But okay. So that's basically the beast. I'm gonna play around and set up some stuff here and see what works best in my room. Guys, I am excited. I was sad to see the other stuff go, but having unboxed this now, excitement is taking over. Okay, I will keep you updated. I'll show you a video of when the tripods come as I go with this. I'll also make some videos of testing and okay. As always, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.